Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy E. I'm over here at the Lancaster terminal over here in Texas, and right behind me I have my loaner truck. This is 590205, and it is a Freightliner Columbia 2009. I figured while I have it, might as well do a little tour of the truck. So let's go take a look. Alright, so this is the brief tour of this 2009. It's a Freightliner Columbia. When they gave it to me, it was 404,000 miles, and so obviously it had been broken in pretty good. So this is the tour. A pretty good truck overall. Just, you know, obviously it has some personality. You know, some things that needed to be tweaked, and of course, you know, I'll show you all that. But this is what it looks like. Standard controls. So we have utility lamp. We have turns the hazards when you pull it out and cancel. You have standard stuff: the oil pressure, temperature, tachometer, speedometer. You have your fuel gauge and your primary and secondary air pump. This one came with the trailer brake, which is kind of cool. The dash panel lights to intensity, you can increase it or decrease it. Some mirror heaters. You have your cruise control, decelerate, accelerate, your engine brake. You got your windshield wipers, your headlights and marker lights. You have the road lamp, dome light, and auto traction control. You got your standard interaxle differential lock, your sliding fifth wheel, and your airbags being able to drop or drop or raise them. They came with some little screws here, so that's kind of cool because now I can hang my iPod there. But for the most part, this is a let me see, 8-speed for the most part. Even though it says 9, that's because he counts so low. But 8-speed pretty much. So you got the standard H. So with every other model that I've driven has been 8-speed, so been pretty good. Your brakes, your AC functions, your radio. This one's kind of cool because it came with an auxiliary port, so I can play my iPod. Let me see. This must have been a smoker's truck because it came with the ashtray. And I found one cigarette butt underneath my my driver's side seat. You have only one lighter plug, which is kind of inconvenient. This little storage area. Let's see. Starting on the top, you have just compartments. This is, I guess, where the CD would go. You have another compartment, another compartment, another compartment here. Stepping back, you got this whole thing right here is a compartment. You got another spot up here. And let's see. That's pretty much it as far as the fronts. You got standard air horn and all the other good stuff. Electronic windows. This is kind of cool right here. Is a little window on the bottom piece. I'm not quite sure why they put that there, but I mean, I use it for whenever lane changing, just one additional way to check the next lane. I mean, that's all I can think to do with that. But otherwise, I mean, pretty good. Let's see. Came with a clock right here. That was kind of neat, and it works, so it's even better. Okay, so to the back. So to the back, we have a compartment here. This big area right here to use for whatever you want to use it for. It came with one electrical outlet right here in the back. I use it for the fan. You got this really got this big panel right here, big cupboard. Somebody had already drilled a hole, so I used it for the bungee. And what you do is you just hook it and unhook it, and it opens and closes. And I just rehook it to secure it, so then it's it's like that. Otherwise, let me see. I got these windows in the back that open up. It's pretty good. AC vents, and then also what I liked about it is it came with the trap door. So what you do is you push that thing down, push that thing out, bam, escape hatch. So not bad. Okay, so over here, same concept. Open and closing these windows, and then back here we have just the volume control for the speakers. You have the bunk heater, the AC, how much to put it, and then this light that was falling apart. But of course, I fixed it with duct tape. And like everything, you can fix anything with duct tape. So if that's not a part of your toolkit, make sure you get some duct tape. That's about it right there. Let's see. Right here we have a tray table. That was kind of neat. Nothing here underneath the usually there'd be a light or something. Nothing, but I got a flashlight. So flashlight. There's also a cup holder. And on the bottom right here is where I keep my water. And let's see. That's about it right now. Now, well, this truck obviously has personality. But I'm able to work through it. Just a couple key things that I had to modify were, it didn't come with a bracket for the Qualcomm. So what I had to do is put the Qualcomm with some duct tape. Once again, good old duct tape. So that fixed the Qualcomm issue. And then lastly, the clutch in this one was really tough. The only way I can show you is something like this. So here's the clutch right here, and what's really tough about it is pressing it in. It requires a lot of pressure, and if you can hear it. See how it does that? So if you can kind of understand that kickback and how it releases like that, it shows you exactly how tightened up that clutch is. And that's because I guess all the wear and tear. And that seems to be the tour of the truck. Right now I have the top bunk folded up just for demonstration purposes. But otherwise, I mean, shoot, it's a good truck. It lacks a little bit of power, but 400 or 4,000 miles. I mean, what can you expect? It still gets you from point A to point B, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. So just a quick little status update in regards to the previous video and the accident and what have you. That was classified as an unpreventable, as far as my understanding is, as far as my understanding. Pretty much what it was it was a person from out of country who was working on a permit, or had a driving permit that required another driver to be a licensed driver to be inside the car with them, and they failed to do that. On top of that, they were new to the area. They didn't quite know what to do, where to go, and what have you. So pretty much wrong place, wrong time, wrong turn, and the police had cited on my side, checking from the skid marks. You can see that I was in my lane, and that I tried to stop from way before, but the stopping power in a truck is quite significant versus a car. So I worked it out with Swift so far, and pretty much, I mean, this truck they put me in the very next day. They gave me an option, and in the beginning when I first saw this truck, I PTI'd it. It has some issues that I wasn't really good with, and I brought it up to them, and pretty much they fixed as much as possible, and it was either take this truck or wait and sit until either another truck becomes available or until the parts come in on the Cascadia that I can then wait for that to get fixed. So instead of sitting, I decided to just go ahead and take this truck. It took me about 3 hours to swap everything from the old to the new, and it was quite a task, but this truck has been really good so far. This film is pretty much like day 4 or day 5 after the fact. So I had a chance to drive it, and it's been doing really well. So I'm getting used to it, but as far as me mentoring in this truck, it's going to be kind of difficult for a student to grab the idea of how to clutch in something this tight. So not that it's not doable, but obviously it's not preferable. But that's about it. So this truck has been really good. I just want to give you guys a quick little inside scoop on the truck. because you know, while I haven't, might as well show you. This is my first time driving the Columbia, and for the most part, not bad. I got the side compartments, and I got, you know, compartments underneath the bedding, and let me see what else, and a couple little bells and whistles that actually make it kind of nice. But in the meanwhile, just want to give you guys an update, show you all the truck. I'll catch you guys later. Until then, boy, signing out. Peace.